we are going to first define an active manager as somebody who is trying to beat a benchmark. So not just track the benchmark, but beat the benchmark. And he or she is in search of risk-adjusted return. Very important here. We're not just trying to generate 20% no matter what. Well, maybe you can do that if you're a hedge fund, but your more traditional managers are in search of risk-adjusted returns, which means that they have to outperform the benchmark on a risk-adjusted basis. And if they do so, that's called abnormal return or alpha. Now, this next thing will come as close to a calculation as it gets in this reading. We're going to calculate the perceived mispricing. So that's in the eyes of our manager. And the two sources of perceived mispricing will, of course, be the actual mispricing. So that is the true mispricing of the asset, and the valuation error. So that is essentially the error in judgment that our active manager has estimated in the valuation. So more precisely, let's look at the formula. The perceived mispricing is the delta, the difference between the estimated intrinsic value and the market price. Perhaps we should stop here for a second and just recall what is market price. Well, that's just supply and demand determining the price at which we can buy and sell the asset. Intrinsic value is in this case, the estimated price of the asset in the eyes of the manager, but also there should be a true intrinsic value, which is the true value of the asset based on some kind of valuation model. A bit later, we'll see the two main pillars of valuation models. So on the left-hand side, I've got the perceived mispricing. On the right-hand side, I've got the two sources. So how do I calculate the actual mispricing? The actual mispricing is simply the delta between the actual intrinsic value and the market price, and then the valuation error is the delta between the estimated intrinsic value and the actual intrinsic value. Okay, perhaps it's going to be easier to do this with a numerical example. So let's say my manager estimates that the intrinsic value of the asset is $13, but at the moment the market price is $10. So the perceived mispricing, right? The perceived mispricing on the left is $3, and this will come from the actual mispricing, the valuation error. Well, let's say that the actual intrinsic value, so the true one based on an unobservable model that nobody has, is $12. Well, we already know the market price is 10, so the actual mispricing is $2. Okay, and now we have the valuation error. So our manager estimated $13 when in fact the actual intrinsic value was $12. So we have a valuation error of $1. And if we put together the actual mispricing plus the valuation error, we will arrive at the perceived mispricing of our active manager.